Hi and welcome. In today's video I'd like to discuss your weight. Yes, the weight that you're constantly checking on the scales. Now we know, for example, that the weight that you see on the scales is your gross weight. It could be made up of a number of different things. We also want to be very careful about why we're checking our weight. For example, I guess most of you watching this have or own or have access to a car. Let me ask you this question. When you were buying your car, did you have a particular type, color, size or model in mind? For example, was it a green car, a red car, a yellow car? Was it a two-seater or a four-seater? And why was it a two-seater or a four-seater? What style was it? Was it a hatchback or a sedan? The one thing you probably didn't care about, and nobody really cares about, is how much did your car weigh? Why don't we check that? Well, the reason is it's not very important when we consider what we're trying to achieve. And it's the same with your physique. You want your physique to look and function and be a certain way. We're not really worried about how much it weighs on the scales. However, it does form an important part of our information matrix. When you're looking at your weight, it's important to know what your weight is made up of. Whether it's lean muscle, whether it's fluid, how much you're carrying in your bowel, all those sorts of things are going to be a contributing factor, and how much fat you're carrying as well. So it's important to get a handle on all that data. If you want to get the inside pick, there are a number of ways we can do that. We could do it manually with calipers and tape measure, or we also have access to a body scan machine in the club, which you're entitled to get a free body scan every 12 weeks. So do remember to check in with our wonderful team on reception who'll be able to set that up for you. If you are going to take your weight as the sole benchmark, that can trip you up and get you into trouble. For example, many times we hear some of our members saying, do you know what, I'm happy with my weight. I'm the same weight as I was back in my 30s. That's like 25, 30 years ago. If that's the case, you're in serious trouble, because we know after the age of 35 you will be losing lean muscle mass every year. Well, if you're the same weight and you've lost muscle, what has replaced that missing weight? Well, if that's fat, that's not a good scenario, and that's why body composition is so important. Build muscle, get a better physique, get stronger, build a bigger metabolism. That metabolism will help you burn the fat off, and so over a period of time we can discriminate exactly what is going on with your physique. So that's our tip for the day. If you are weighing yourself, bear in mind what that weight is made up of. Your gross weight is only one piece of the data. I'm Tim. I hope you found that useful. Join me next time. We'll see you then.